Hey guys, my name is Nyla. I go by Nyla Love and welcome to my YouTube. Today I'm going to be having a seafood boil. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself, and I just recently went on vacation, so I'll be giving a review of Temptation Cancun. Let me stop trying to be cute, dang. Look at me. I should have tied my shit up before I even did that, but hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, so I got crab, potatoes, corn, egg, and sausage with spicy sauce. Yeah. So I took some notes about what I was gonna talk about because I'm not gonna lie, I tend to forget. So yeah, I just want to start by introducing myself. My name is Nyla. Like I said in the intro, I go by Nyla Love. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. And yeah, this is my first YouTube video, as you guys can see. I wanted to make YouTube. I watch YouTube a lot. I see a lot of people doing it. I just always wanted to do it. I put it on my vision board this year, and I feel like a lot of times I tend to get in my head, and if a lot of people are like me, you might do the same thing. I just kept seeing a lot of things on TikTok, on social media, telling me to just do the things that I wanted to do. So I'm just taking a chance, and we're gonna see where it goes. And if you decide to subscribe, then you'll be a part of my journey with me. We'll see. A lot of times people find you to be, I just thought my life was boring, but a lot of times people find the things that you do, anything that you do that's relatable to another person, they find that to be entertaining. Because like I said, I watch YouTube. I watch a lot of people on YouTube, and the things that other people might find to be boring, I just find interesting, because we live in a day and era where you think that you're supposed to be ahead of the next person, but I like to watch people that make it seem like, oh, that's relatable. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're whatever, like around my age, and they still don't have things figured out, regardless of wherever they are in life. So, you know, it's okay. I just want to encourage whoever is at the same step as me or feeling the same way as me, they have it in their mind that they want to do YouTube, to just go ahead and try, because you never know. Yeah. On my channel, I plan to post like lifestyle videos, travel vlogs, anything I want to post, really. I don't feel like I should have like a template for what I want to post. If I feel like posting something on my channel, that's what I'm gonna post. But yeah, I'm gonna just be vlogging and posting life stuff. My birthday just passed. I just turned 28, and I went on vacation to Cancun. When I was in Cancun, I went to this resort. It's called Temptation. I don't know how many of you guys heard of Temptation, but if you know, you know. Me, I'm the type of person, like, before I go on vacation, I do my research. I want to know stuff about the resort, what they have to offer, everything. But when I was like doing research on Temptation, I couldn't really, messing up the lipstick. It was no point of it. Before I went on vacation and I was looking for vlogs, I couldn't really find much on Temptation. It was kind of like, you can't record. So it's basically a adult all-inclusive resort. It's topless optional. People call it like a swingers resort. To each his own. You call it what you want. You go there for whatever you want to go. Me, I went there with my girlfriend. We do not swing. We are not part of the lifestyle. And we just heard things. We didn't see nothing. So we wanted to see what the hype was about. So let me start from the beginning. I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, because like I said, before I went, I was looking for videos and I couldn't find any. Or like even if I did find videos, they were highlighting the pros and not the cons. So I'm gonna tell you my personal opinion. So let me start from the beginning. Whenever I go someplace, I like to book transportation. Whenever I go to an all-inclusive resort, I like to book transportation. So, well, let me just start. Whoa, I'm starting too fast. We booked the jacuzzi room, the plush jacuzzi room, with the Playful Experience, and I'll probably insert a clip. We booked the jacuzzi room with the Playful Experience. Oh man. And I can't remember exactly what the Playful Experience came with, but the Playful Experience is like you book for extra things. You book for supposedly VIP check-in and check-out, champagne in the room upon arrival. I think it comes with a private romantic dinner or something. I can't remember all the stuff, but those are the things that stood out to me. Oh, and access to the 3.5 Sky Lounge. Those were the things that stood out to me. It's a whole bunch of other things that come with it, but that's the main reasons why I booked. Oh, excuse me. Whoop, excuse me, sorry. So, upon arrival, we booked transportation. I was already iffy about the transportation because before I even got there, when I first booked, they were saying something about, oh, I informed them that it would be 2 of us and we were on 2 separate flights. The guy on the phone said that he just asked for the earliest flight that was arriving, and he never made it seem as though it was a problem. But the one red flag that he gave me was, he was like, oh, if you guys is late or the flight is delayed, we can't pick you up and you have to inform us. So that's a red flag to me, because why can't you accommodate us? It's not like I can go to the pilot and say, hey, the flight, I need to be here at this time because this is what the company said. I should have just canceled right then. But anyway, I still allowed it to happen. So that was red flag number 1. So of course I was just praying that it wouldn't happen, but my girlfriend, her flight was delayed. I had called ahead of time. I told her to call because I had to drive to Charlotte and leave from there, and I told her to call and tell them that her flight was delayed. So we were trying to get the time changed before we even got there, and they were giving her a hard time about that. But eventually we got it settled and they changed the time. At that point in time, I was telling them like, yeah, she's coming at this time, but you know, what's gonna happen with me? I didn't know that there was shuttle service that would take me to the next shuttle. They weren't trying to pick up both of us. So I just kind of like compromised, and I just found a way to her terminal. Whatever. Cool. No problem. So we finally meet up, and it was hard. Oh my gosh. So much. I found a terminal. They transport you, but they take you to the friends and family section. So when you get there, I didn't know where to go because I was in the departures area, and there's a whole bunch of people there that's trying to scam you and get you to come and take transportation with them. But whatever. So we finally meet up, and guess what? Our transportation is late. After they told us that if we're late or if our flight is delayed, they can't meet us. He wasn't there on time. So that was already like, man, you know, all right, strike 1. We arrived to the hotel, with a resort. We check in. Upon checking in, it's smooth. I didn't see anything about VIP check-in. I don't see how it was VIP. It was nobody really there for me to acknowledge that it was VIP. So I just was like, okay, cool. So we checked in. And then they send us to another guy. He's talking to us and he's telling us the thing that come with our wristband. Everybody has different color wristbands. We didn't notice that at first. And we're like, he's talking to me and I'm like, he's telling us like, oh, you have to make a reservation for this, you have to pay for this. And then I just happened to ask him like, wait, so like, what comes with the playful experience? Because he's telling me I have to pay for all this stuff. I'm like, what comes with the playful experience? He's like, oh, your wristband isn't the playful experience wristband. You should go back to the guy. Go back to check-in. So I have to go back to check-in. The guy that I checked in with, he already walked away. So I go up to this woman. And she's telling me, she didn't tell me nothing. She just helped me. And she gave me the correct wristband. Straight cool. Because if I didn't say anything, nothing would have changed. So we get the correct wristband. Like I said, clearly that wasn't VIP check-in because they didn't even know we were playful experience. So I don't know what the VIP was that I was paying extra for, but whatever. We go to our room. We have the champagne. So they had the room ready for us, but they didn't know it was us. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, go to the room, we have the shampoo, it's a nice jacuzzi, nice outside, cool. So then after that, we just relaxing. The guy had told us that in order to go to specific resorts, you have to make reservations. So I think for like the Hibachi, which I must say was the best restaurant on the freaking whole resort. For the Hibachi, and they have an aphrodisiac restaurant that's called She. You have to make reservations. So the next day, we go to make reservations for, I think we went to make reservations for She. My birthday was the 10th, and we came the 8th, so this was the 9th. We was trying to figure out what we was gonna do for my birthday, but then we was like, oh, let's just make reservations at the same time. So we made reservations. We go to make reservations for She, and we go there that same night because it has to be same day reservation. So we go there that same night. I ordered steak. I don't remember what my girlfriend ordered. I think she ordered salmon, which I'll insert a video as well. And I ordered steak and I ordered it medium. It was just not a good experience. Like, they had a woman stripping on the pole with a guy. That was cool. Scenery was cool, but the food overall was not good. My steak that was supposedly medium was basically rare. And it's crazy, I won't lie. I was eating it and then my girlfriend was like, what's you eating that? Like, what's wrong with your steak? And she took a picture of me because it's dark in there so you can't really see. She took a picture of it for me and she showed me and I was like, oh my gosh, that steak is rare. So we just ended up leaving. We told our waiter, he asked us if we wanted to send it. I'm not really too particular on sending back food. Honestly, I'm just one of those people. I don't know what you're gonna do to my food. So I didn't really want to send it back. But we just ended up leaving, so that wasn't a good experience. The next day, we really didn't do anything that whole time. We were just in a sexy pool. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good experience. I feel like they have good entertainment. The previous year, I had went to Mexico as well, and one of my complaints was, you know, I felt like I wanted to go there for a fun time. I had went to Margaritaville, and it was like a lot of older people, and it was like a more quiet resort. This time, I wanted to go and enjoy myself, go to a resort that was more for all ages, more crowded, had more parties, more activity. And baby, that's one thing I can say about the resort. This resort, it was like a party 24/7 for sure. Like, yeah, all the time. When I went to sleep, I still heard music playing. So yeah, I didn't even make it to the freaking parties. I'm not gonna lie, I was that tired. So we went to the pool next day. They have a lot of games in the pool. That's the best part. They got adult friendly games. I can tell you guys some of the games. That's one I only seen like one video when I was looking at told me about the games. They had a game where they don't ever tell you what happens before you do it. But they had a game where you had to go in the pool and collect as many underwear as you could, or top as you could, from the man or the woman. And at the end of the game, the people had to come outside and collect their underwear back. They had to gather their underwear. So that was entertaining. Everybody in the pool was like, hey, you can have it, you can have it. But they didn't know they had to get it back by themselves at the end. So that was pretty entertaining. They had competitions against the Playmates. The Playmates are the ones that are the, I guess, make the rules of the game. They're the entertainers. Yeah, like I said, that was the best time. I feel like, honestly, besides being in the pool, there wasn't really much to do on the resort. I will say we also did the boobs cruise. That was entertaining. I heard stories about the boobs cruise before I even went, so I knew what to expect. We met people in the pool. Come to find out they was doing the boobs cruise, so we all went. Like I said, me and my girlfriend were not part of the lifestyle, so we just wanted to see what they had to offer, what it was to offer. And let me tell you, the rumors is true. Seeing all types of stuff on there. They will try to encourage you to take your shirt. I had my, I feel like the furthest I will go, me personally, is taking my shirt off. Anything else? I'm not a judgmental person. So if you are judgmental, don't go. For sure, it's not the resort for you. But, yeah, you see all types of crazy stuff on there. Young people, old people, all different ages, races, everything. I've seen a lot of stuff on there. I mean, whatever. As long as they was having fun. Hold on, let me get a napkin. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. They have a timeshare experience that they do on the second day. When we were making reservations, this guy came up to us and he was like, did anybody talk to you guys? And he found that to be the perfect opportunity to set us up with the timesharing guy. And he spoke to us the whole time. Right after, he spoke to us the whole time about, like, they say it's supposed to be an hour, but it was longer than an hour. When I tell you, oh my goodness. The only reason we did it is because he had promised us to do something. Like, he promised us, like, a lobster dinner afterwards. So we wanted that dinner. And he said it would be an hour, but honestly it was longer than an hour. And it was kind of annoying because I'm the type of person, when I say no, no means no. And that's just that. Like, I don't feel like you need to persuade me. I already have in my mind that that's no. And I'm giving you a valid reason. Like, it's just not a good timing for it. But of course, they're going to do what they want to do. My girlfriend was irritated, but I just kind of knew what to expect. So long story short, we got our lobster dinner, and we got a book of coupons, but whatever. That's another thing. So we had misplaced the lobster dinner ticket. They give you a ticket, the voucher or whatever. We misplaced it. So we had went to, like, the front desk to ask them, like, can they help us? At first, we told them that we didn't get the thing because we didn't know that there was a thing. I really don't remember it. Like, I found one piece of paper, but they were saying, oh, this is not the correct one. So we was asking them to accommodate us, and they were not trying to have it. Like, it was just like we had to talk to one specific person. They kept passing us off to the next person. That's one thing I could say. Like, nobody wanted to help us the whole time they were there, and I'm not even done with the story. So that was annoying. Yeah. Yeah, it was just like they was all giving us the runaround. So, like, they were like, oh, you have to talk to this one member. She'll be back in 10 minutes. It was about 20 minutes. And me and my girlfriend, we didn't want to waste the whole day. The pool closes at 7. So we was just like, all right, whatever. Like, she'll gonna be back in 10 minutes. We want to go to the pool, though. So we just like, whatever. We're going to take that L. And we was like, we're going to go to the Sky Lounge area. The Sky Lounge area is, I think it's only accessible to, like, Premier members. Those are the people, like I said, you have different wristlets. You get, I think it's a purple wristlet, a bracelet. Oh, hold on. So apparently I came back, made the rest of the video for it to be in slow motion, so I gotta record it all over again, but it is what it is. So like I was saying, there were 3 different color wrists. We had there were 3 different color bracelets. We had the blue bracelet. There was a purple, which was the general admission, I guess, what you would say. There was a blue, which was for the playful experience, and there was a black bracelet for Premier. And like I said, with the playful experience, you had different things. So we decided, since they told us to wait, that we would go to the 3.5 Sky Lounge, and that came with the Playful Experience. Since the pool closed at 7, we had to wait anyway, so we just sucked it up and we was trying to go to the 3.5 Sky Lounge. We went up there for them to tell us that it was closed due to them having an event. Now, that wouldn't have been a problem, but my girlfriend had told me prior that she tried to eat on several different occasions, different times. And when she tried to go to like the cafeteria, it's not the cafeteria, okay, let me not be old school. She tried to go eat at different places or a specific place, and they told her, oh, we're having an event, so it's closed. So that was annoying because it was like during normal hours, and I feel like, me personally, if I paid for something, then I want to be able to experience the thing I paid for. And like I said originally, I don't feel like it was worth it before that. Oh, I meant to tell you guys, like I said, the Playful Experience came with champagne. We let the lady come in to clean our room. Why was the champagne missing? What happened? Regardless of us drinking it or not, I didn't have intentions to drink it, but why are you taking it? You don't know that. I paid for it. So I would never, if I do decide to go back, I will not book for the Playful Experience. I don't feel like it's worth it, but to each his own. Look into it and see if it's good for you, but I'm just telling you my personal experience. We did happen to go off the resort. We met people, like I said, the sexy pool is where it's at. We met some people and they knew it was my birthday. It was a girl and a guy, and they happened to go on a boobs cruise with us. Lit. But anyway, let me not even get back to that. And they took us off the resort. The guy was super nice. Took us to this club called 24K, I think. We was drinking. We went to another club, got a section. He bought a bottle. I'm gonna insert clips like I said before. I had a good night though. That was a good night. It was fun. I feel like that was the only time I would be able to record. I feel like my intentions were to record the whole trip, the entire trip, and as much as I knew that you couldn't record, I feel like the only area where you can record is like the quiet pool. Even when you go to like certain restaurants, they tell you you can't record. So it's just like, it wasn't a good place to start vlogging or start my YouTube experience, but it is what it is. When we were leaving, we had booked round trip transportation, and I had told my girlfriend to go to the front desk before and ask them like what time do we have to be to the lobby to reach transportation, and they kind of gave us a estimate. I mean, I guess she said $6.50, so I don't know, maybe it's my fault. You guys let me know in the comments. But we were there exactly at $6.50. I've never been to a place, and maybe that's my fault, I've just never been to a place where checkout was an extremely long process. So we got there at I'll say like a little before 6:50, not super, I won't even say 10 minutes, I'm not gonna lie, maybe like 5 minutes before then. And we were ready to check out, and the guy he came up to us. He was like, oh, your last name is, and he said my last name, and he said, oh, okay. And he took my bags for me to check out. He was like, okay, he took it out front. So we just waited to check out. Oh my goodness, it was only one person in front of us, so it was two people. The guy, he went super fast, and there was another woman. She was taking forever. I guess she was a Premier member. I never seen nobody checking at $6.50. Like, what are you doing? Whatever, who cares? Took forever. Only one person. The whole line, like I said, we were the second person behind. We were the second people behind her. After she was done, like, she wasn't even done. As she was talking, the line built up, and I would have thought, me and customer service, I've worked customer service jobs before. You would have thought they would have called somebody else to help. You know, oh, the line's building up. No, like, we had to stand there and wait. Eventually, they still talking, then eventually they bring somebody else. So we check out and we go to the guy, you know, to go outside and get our bags and go, you know, leave. Why did they tell us the guy left? The guy didn't even come inside and tell us like, hey, I have to go. He didn't warn us nothing. He just left. Strike number 3. I don't even know how many strikes that is. I don't know if I'm just nitpicking. I don't know. But for me personally, I don't know if I would go back. It was a good time as far as experiencing something that I've never experienced before. But as far as me going back to the resort, I'm not sure. But I mean, to each his own. Just a review, and it is what it is. But like I said in the beginning, my name is Nyla Love. My name is Nyla. I go by Nyla Love, and welcome to my channel. Keep watching. I hope you enjoyed it.